Getting started in 10 minutes. Got some silly headlines tonight. Getting started in 10 minutes. Got some silly headlines tonight. What's going on here, y'all?
Oh, hi, hello. How you doing? My name is Waldo. What's going on in here? Well, I'm going to read some silly headlines and then play some video games. That's what I'm going to do. My name is Waldo, and I feel the politics. I've got a very weird idea that all politics is feeling and everything is political. So I'm going to feel the politics tonight, as I usually do on Wednesday nights. So come on in, say hello, give me your hottest political takes, and we'll have a nice robot lady say 'em out loud for us.
Hello, I am doing well. Very glad to hear you're feeling the same.
Well, that's cool. Thanks for coming in. I am going to get the very silly headlines ready tonight. I've got a couple of them. Where are you
Canooch.
chatting? Canooch, there's Meat Dragger with Canooch. So we've got our first inside joke, long running meme, and by long running I mean 2 whole streams. Meat Dragger, well done, bringing it back. Let's see, that is on stream chat and that is kick chat. Okay, cool. So all my chats are up. The YouTube chat doesn't speak out loud. Don't know why. I tried to fix it, and I only made everything worse. So let's get those headlines started. We've got some silly ones tonight. What is going to be first? Chris Christie's going to save us. Are you guys ready for this? Chris Christie. This is a silly headline. It made me laugh, and so I wanted to share it with you. Where is the right button? There's the right button. Right there. Then we go here. Bam. Chris Christie has one move left that may save us all from Trump. Oh my gosh. Can you guys imagine what it is? Before I read it, do you guys want to try and guess what it might be to save us? He's got a super move that's going to save us all.
Eating donuts.
Eating donuts, that's a good it is one of his superpowers. I agree. That is something he's good at, and it is something that he would be willing to do to save us. Uh, say he would if eating donuts could save the country. Chris Christie's our best hope. I agree. uh, the Bulwark editor, Jonathan Last, tells the Abnormal that if Chris Christie really believes that Donald Trump must be stopped at all costs, then he has one card left to play. Oh my goodness. I wonder what it is. It is. Let's see. I think I saw it. I'm a long-time chronicler of Christie. Okay. The logic of everything he has said and done for the last year is that in August he should be in Chicago at the Democratic National Convention, and he should be on stage saying, "I am not a Democrat, I am a Republican, but I am here to tell you guys that if you want to save the Republican Party, the way to do it isn't to suck it up and vote for Trump. It's to get beat with a stick, and that's why I am supporting Joe Biden, and I call for all of my other fellow Republicans to vote for any honorable Republicans down ballot that you can find, but join me in supporting this good man," speaking about Joe Biden. So this is fan fiction. This person who wrote this, let's check his name right quick. Who wrote this? This was written by Jonathan Last. Jonathan Last wrote a fan fiction where Chris Christie goes to the DNC convention and tells everyone that he's voting for Biden and they should too. And he thinks that this would save the world because all the middle of the road Republicans don't want to vote for Trump, but they have to. But if Chris Christie gives them the authority and the specific say so, that they'll do it. It's fan fiction. It's silly. It made me smile when I saw it and I read it, and I was like, man, that is the weirdest kind of thing I've ever written. Um, or one of the weirdest things I've ever read. I didn't write
So
that.
bizarre.
It is very bizarre. Oh, hey, look, you can see my beautiful fire. See my little fireplace? Oh, I've hold the fire. Look at this. Very cool. Fire in my hand. That's my little pellet cooker because it's been cold enough for me to use it. It's very rare that I ever get to use this thing, and I don't think I've ever had it on stream before. So if you see the bright, shiny light behind me, that's what it is. My house is not on fire. I mean, it is technically on fire. That is a fire, but it's not on fire. You know what I mean? Okay, so silly headline number one. Chris Christie should be on the Dem side. Okay, so that one made me smile. It's very strange, very bizarre. Silly headline number two, because we got four of them tonight. Silly headline number two is that a judge threatened to kick Trump out of the E. Jean Carroll defamation trial if he disrupts court. He's sitting in there just muttering under his breath and arguing with people when it's not time to argue. He's like arguing from down here at his little he's sitting down here and like arguing with people and making snide comments and smartass remarks. And so they said that they would kick him out if he acts silly again. Uh, Mr. Trump has the right to. This is the judge. The judge says Mr. Trump has the right to be present here. That right can be forfeited, and he can be forfeited if he is disruptive. Mr. Trump, I hope I don't have to consider excluding you from this trial. I understand you are probably very eager for me to do that, the judge said. And then Trump said, I would love it. I would love it. Trump responded and waved his tiny hands. The judge says, I know you would because you just can't control yourself in this circumstance. You can't either, says Trump, because he is a petulant child. He's just uncontrollable. If you say something he doesn't like, he's going to argue with you whether he should be or not. If he's sitting down there waiting for the judge to speak, he will argue with them all the time until they kick him out. The one came from the judge. Raised the issue of Trump speaking loudly enough to be potentially in earshot of the jury. So he's trying to like tell the jury shit. Well, he's trying to sway them, obviously. And let's see, he is uh, really a con job, a witch hunt. Crowley told the judge. Yeah, that's just things. So he might get kicked out for being
It's lovely
silly.
most people frown upon the catching a flame of their houses, so I am very glad to hear that yours has not.
Yeah, it hasn't caught on fire yet. I mean, this isn't the safest of devices, and it looks kind of funny on the camera. It's not quite as bright as the camera seems to think it is. It must be a camera setting kind of thing. It's just a little flame. It's just a, oh, it's only a tiny little flame. It's just a little fire. All right, then let me double check that Thomas isn't in the stream channel wanting to talk to me. He is not, so I'll probably be going solo tonight. No Thomas tonight. Um, what is the next headline? Oh, good one. Here we go. I wanted to talk to you about this. Now, there's a problem that lots of people have. There's a million problems. One of the problems that you might have is that you have a very attractive first cousin. This is a problem because they're your first cousin and you just really just like to get close to them, but you can't because it's illegal and it's incest. And you don't want to and you don't want to break the law. Don't worry, Kentucky has you covered. Here it is. Kentucky Republican pushes bill to make sex with your first cousin not incest. This is great. Um, Kentucky has solved all problems. They have solved the economy. They've solved all of the actual issues that a person might have within their life. Everyone within Kentucky is a perfect person. They're all very rich
About time.
millionaires, and it's about time. Meat Dragger 69 knows what's up. It is about time that we're allowed to have sex with our first cousins. And Kentucky, land of the free, home of the brave, is gonna get you there. You know, this is very exciting. Kentucky Republican introduced legislation that would amend the state's law so a person who had sex with their first cousin would no longer be criminally liable for incest. Okay, you are not criminally liable for this any longer. Way to go, Kentucky. House Bill 269, which State Representative Nick Wilson sponsored, was introduced on January 16th to the House Committee on Committees. According to the Kentucky General Assembly, it would strike first cousin from the list of familial relationships as unlawful incest in the state. So everybody, now we know if this applies to you, get yourself to Kentucky. If you and your first cousin have been really just hinting at each other for a long time, and you can't take the will they won't they any longer. Get yourself to Kentucky. And because I am an equal opportunity uh, uh, dismisser of all things political, we've got one on the left kind of as well. So another silly, fantastic, wonderful, ridiculous headline. Republicans want schools to call animal control on furry students. Now, I'm on board for this one. I really think this is a good idea. Um, what is more affirming to a furry than having animal control called on them? This only doubles down and reaffirms that they are, in fact, an animal. And they love that shit. I think that they would really appreciate this. So I'm kind of on board for this one. This a rare win by the Republicans here, despite any evidence that there's any furry students trying to go to a school in Oklahoma. Justin Humphrey wants to ban them anyway. um, Republican lawmaker in Oklahoma is taking a stand against one of the most pressing issues facing America: furries in schools. You know, the very Oklahoma, similar, very similar to Kentucky, has solved all their problems. They have solved their job problems. They have solved their immigration problems. They have solved their economy. They have solved all of the poverty that might be facing the people of Oklahoma. And now they can tackle the very important things like furries in their high schools. Students who purport to be an imaginary animal or animal species. I'm glad he specified, because if he just stopped at imaginary animal, I could be like, man, dogs aren't imaginary, so it's okay. But no, he put imaginary and non-imaginary animals who engage in anthropomorphic behavior, commonly referred to as furries, will be barred from participating in school activities or curriculum under legislation introduced by House GOP Justin Humphrey. Now, students who do those, what if they do it in their off time? What if they do it outside of school grounds? Are they still kicked out? That's interesting. I wonder if you're only a furry on Saturdays, if you only put on the suit when you're outside school grounds, would they still kick you out? Interesting. I mean, that would be a civil rights issue, wouldn't it? And then it would have to go all the way up to the Supreme Court, and then we could get the Supreme Court's opinions on yiffing. It'll be great. Humphrey also suggests that schools call animal control services to remove the student should their parents be unavailable to collect them. That sounds great. That they would love it. If you wear things that make you seem like if you are wearing this fursuit and they want you to leave and then they call animal control, you would, I assume that any of these people, these furry people, would get down on all fours and start barking and then get the collar around their neck and then get dragged off to the pound. They would have a great time. Just guarantees that you will have people doing this now. you know what's what's a really great way to make a teenager do something? Tell them not to do it. Uh, Teenagers love to do the thing you just told them not to do. It's kind of a thing they do. They love that. So I expect to see lots and lots and lots of furries in Oklahoma pretty soon. If the story catches wind, if everybody sees it, if everybody jumps on board, um, it could be a very good
Will
time.
be barred from participating in school activities or curriculum if they're wearing fursuits to school and or publicly identifying them.
Themselves as animals, they probably need to social interaction they can get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean that's an excellent point. If they need more friends, so we shouldn't exclude them. I I don't want to exclude these people. They seem pretty cool, uh, and they need help. Let's see. So those are the silly, ridiculous headlines tonight. There's no big news. Everybody's still watching the uh, Iowa coming down from the Iowa caucuses. I called it Ohio 2 nights ago, but I have a very difficult time distinguishing between Ohio and Iowa. They're the same. Uh, they get mad at me when I tell them that, but they know it's true too. They just don't
They
like
put litter boxes in F back when I was in school for furries.
it. Yeah, that's where we're going. Yeah, if anybody uses the litter box, see the litter box was bait, boss. That's bait. So if you use the litter box, then they would know that you are one of the furries, and then they can call animal control, have you picked up, put the thing around your neck, and drag you off. But all the furries I ever met, like if you put the thing around their neck and drag them off, they'd be like, "Yes, daddy, please, thank you." They'd have a good time with it. You know what I mean? Uh, so those are all of the silly, ridiculous headlines for tonight. Um, yeah, nothing huge going on in the news at the moment. Donald Trump won the latest primary. Nobody's surprised by that. He's going to win the next one, and we are all just kind of in a holding pattern and a waiting around to see whether or not he gets indicted and all that. Well, he's already been indicted, but if the court cases go through and shit like that, so I will be watching those when they happen. Come on by, and I'll tell you how I feel about them, and you can use the super cool chat to tell me how you feel about them. Um, in the meantime, we'll play a video game for tonight. I've been playing Death Must Die recently, and I think it's very fun. The robot lady will stay on. Feel free to chat or ask any silly political questions. I know we went round and round about the economy last time, I think, Meat Dragger. And um, I don't think Thomas is going to be here tonight. No, he's still not in chat. He comes and he goes. He's like the wind, that guy. Um, so, hot takes, ideas, or conspiracy bait. I also like all of that stuff. And uh, press the subscribe button, become a follower, press the thumbs up. Um, Anybody who subs to my YouTube channel has
ECONOMYYYY.
economy. Yeah, scientific fact: if you subscribe to my uh, YouTube channel, your dick gets bigger. I mean, this is just a direct scientific fact.
YouTube. https www.youtubecom at waldovideos.
And if you want to shoot stories to me, you can do that on the Discord.
Discord. https discord gg beignet tritix 8.
So yeah, if during the week you come across a cool link that you want to feel about and you want to talk about on the stream, throw it in the Discord and I'll take a look at it and we'll bring it up for the next stream. And we'll all feel it together and we'll have a good time. And uh, uh, that's my basic, I guess, modus operandi, right? Uh, Everything is political. Everything. Just top to bottom. It's very rare that I can find something that isn't at least a little bit political. Uh, Direct, exact mathematics, not really political, but even then, you could say there is some politics. I mean, base 10, why not base 12? We can make an argument for that. So everything is political, and all politics, even yours, even mine, everybody's politics, based on feelings, just is, because there are so very few politics that are based on hard mathematics. You know, do I support gay marriage? Do I have a mathematical proof? Do I have some sort of hard uh, axiom, some absolute law of physics that gay marriage should be allowed? No. I just feel like it should be. And I think that that's the right thing to do. I don't just feel like that's the thing. I think it's the. Uh oh. Oh god. Oh no. OBS disconnected and reconnected. Wonder if I'm still live. Let's see. Let's go over here and look at these things. I think I am. Hey. Yeah, I just saw myself thumbs up. Okay, all right. The OBS gave me a panic for a minute. Okay. So we're still live. We're still good. We're still streaming. All right, let's get the game up and running.
Thoughts on the thousands of immigrants crossing border every day receiving free housing, food, etc.
They're, I don't think they're, where are they receiving free housing from? Um, uh, Immigration is good. It helps us. It makes us a better country. in fact.
New York.
They're receiving free housing in New York, so that's good too. Find anybody who's homeless and give them a house. This is a good idea. Housing, I would, I hate that housing is commodified. The idea that we're buying and selling each other's houses for profit only leads to misery. So I would suggest we decommodify it slightly. I'm not saying give them a mansion, but create some sort of very basic apartment type building and then put them all in there. And then they wouldn't be on the street anymore.
We understand that mortals need time.
And then try to get them into the society. Take down their names, find out who they are, where they're from. Make sure they're not criminals running away from crimes in whatever country they're from. And then make them part of the society. Put them on a path to citizenship. If they've got a set list of goals and hurdles they need to climb to become an American, then they will climb it. And they will clear those goals. Or they will fail, and we can discuss whether or not we send them back after that time, and we'll know where they are. Or we can try and get them help. And maybe, well, thousands of immigrants crossing the border. Okay, so yeah, maybe thousands.
Summer?
Dive is a pretty good one. Yeah. And the reason those immigrants are coming to America is because we're awesome. It's a compliment. Does that bounce off? Oh, wow. I like that fireball. It bounces. Chain fireballs.
Still stuck in that.
Yeah, shut it, lightning guy. Yes, I am still stuck at the graveyard.
You like Elon Musk.
Do I like Elon Musk? No, I think he is a absolute joke. He started off rich. He became richer. His parents were obscenely wealthy. He he used that wealth to make more wealth, to buy a few good, solid companies, and that's fine. He invested in the new companies. He tried to get them to be better, and that's good. That's fine. I think he was okay there. But then he went nuts. He went completely crazy and jumped to the right wing because he was about to be canceled and Me Too'd because because you know the whole horse thing where he or actually it was okay. What happened? A newspaper talked to a woman who said he tried to buy sex from her by buying her a horse. And she told this to a newspaper. The newspaper then like called him on like a Tuesday and said, "Hey, do you have anything to say about this? Here's what she's saying. Here's the things." And he's like, "No, I don't want to talk about that." On Wednesday, he made this big, important, super life-changing post about how he is going to leave the left. He's leaving the left. He can no longer be part of the left, and they're all terrible. And they got all these activist judges, and they're completely owned and operated and run by the workers' unions, which is great by my standards. But and if you see anything dangerous or untrue, it's because the liberal media is coming out after him to hurt him. And then on Wednesday or on Thursday, the news story drops, and he's like, see, because he knew it was going to come out tomorrow. He knew it. Oh, and he also bought Twitter because he thinks it turned his daughter trans. Um, he thought Twitter turned his daughter trans, so he bought it so that it wouldn't turn anybody else trans. That's not how that works, and he's a crazy person. And it's kind of Orwellian and makes me nervous that the richest man in the world owns the most powerful communication tool it's ever existed within our within human civilization. The most powerful communication tool is owned by the richest person who is also a lunatic. That makes me nervous. You can write an entire sci-fi novel about that, honestly. That sounds like the premise for a sci-fi novel, doesn't it? There's a powerful communication tool, and this guy owns it. It's just dangerous. I move faster. Meat Dragger, what do you think about Elon? Am I spitting crazy? Am I being a lunatic?
I think that I've got some pretty out there political opinions. At the very least, I don't believe in any positively desirable outcome for this. Sorry, that was a whole topic behind.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're on stream and Twitch chat, so Twitch chat is usually pretty up to date. YouTube chat's even slower. You'd be 30 seconds behind that. You don't have any positively desirable outcome for this country or the civilization that belongs to it. No, we're gonna be fine if we don't follow fascism, of course. I think that we might in the next year or two. Hopefully, we don't. And I'm gonna try to keep an open mind and not let fascism win. You know, I'm gonna push against it with the millions of viewers that I get, obviously. It's a joke. But yeah, I think we have a chance to be good and be mediocre. I mean, I know Joe Biden isn't my favorite person in the world, and I would rather somebody else run other than him, but he's still better than the alternative. He's kind of mediocre.
The future rests upon you.
But a mediocre Dem is better than an actual fascist. Time field, warp strike. Ooh, yeah. Level 2 warp strike. There we go. Qnuma, why don't you have any positively desirable outcome for this country? Yeah, I don't believe in any positively desirable outcome for this country. What are you thinking? Yeah, everything falls apart? Too warmongery? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? God, 100% damage. Oh my. More experience, kind of nice. Experience pull areas increase when you pull an experience shard through an enemy. Yeah, I like that one. It's a good one. Those little gems start killing fools. Another little orange dot up here. Okay. More skeletons. This is really the only character I'm any good with. I think I was okay with the warrior last time, but... Wow, those ghosts just don't die, do they? Ooh, a rabbit. I don't know what that did. Oh, I get more dashes. How nice. Oh, there it is. Running around in circles around this thing. Yeah, force. Yeah, magnet. Nothing. What a loser. Dive, frost, frost ring. I do. Yeah, let's get 100 different skills. All the skills. Dang it. Okay, I lost all my buffs. Alright, let's be careful. Lost all my buffs. They were fun while they lasted. This guy.
Gotcha. I should be clear that I am absolutely opposed to fascism. My politics are all downstream from an understanding I've developed cons.
Concerning my tradition of faith and Eastern Orthodox, I'm extremely acceptable of thought that owes itself to Renaissance or Enlightenment ideas. The idea that followed from those. Okay, I don't know too much about Renaissance ideas, but yeah, I also oppose fascism. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's the only thing that might drag us down. And we got to keep beating it down every once in a while, you know? And let's do, yeah, chain lightning. But haste is nice too. Lightning orbs. Spawn on the battlefield, explode. Let's do lightning orbs too. And that bumps it up to a blue. I do like that. Time field. Position souls, enemies, missiles. Let's just bump a warp strike up. Yeah. Yeah, personally, I am definitely a leftist and definitely point left almost all the time. I vote for the Dems because I have to. It's a very simple calculation I do during all the elections. Vote for during the primary, vote for the person furthest to the left, and then during the general, vote for the person furthest to the left. That's it. And that means this time I'm going to have to vote for Joe Biden. And it's going to be great. I'm not going to complain about it at all. It's going to be wonderful. Can't you tell? Yeah. Ooh, Archer guy. I hate that Archer guy. Oh, yeah. Dead Archer guy. That makes me happy. Pierce increased. Very nice. Warp strike again. Or experience shard damage. Warp strike. Oh, there's a book on the ground. Okay, we got a book. What's... Oh, yeah, I put it on the bookshelf back in the base. Where's this thing? Oh, it's another grave. Ooh, a Seeker's Ring. Let's see if I got any rings. I picked up a couple. What do we got? We've got that junk. Volcanic Ring. Spell crit. Can I put it in this slot? No. Spell speeds. More depth offers. No. It's not that much better. 600 pull. Spell damage is better. And more skill rarity upgrades. We'll leave it. I don't think I need any of that. Oh, she's already half dead. I like that. Oh, and she's frozen now. Yeah. She wrecked me last time. That's nice. Doing so much better on this one. Lightning orbs, chain lightning. Let's do spell speeds and cooldowns are faster. That's kind of cool. Let's take it. Oops, I could have dodged that easily. Lightning bolt. Whenever it turns into a certain distance, lightning bolts fall on a nearby enemy. It's purple. Take it. Magnetic shirt. Not doing much damage to those ghosts. I wonder why. I wonder if there's they're not... The time magic doesn't work on them very well? Not sure. Not quite good enough to be weighing enemy resistances yet. Still barely surviving. Orange dots. Let's go some more orange dots. Orange dots. Oh, we gotta kill the bone guy. The bone summoner. They are annoying. Alright. Force alteration ritual. What is that? Whenever you gain a level, gain a random blessing. 30 seconds. Ain't that cool? A time field. It really wants me to have time field, but that's better. Bone guy. Die bone guy. There we go. Dead bone guy. Jumper. Bone guy. We got a tomb, a learner's ring, junk. They're not dropping XP anymore. Did I max out? There's a red dot up here. Whoa, blue slimes. Hi, blue slimes. We're just gonna run away. Now let's just abandon all of that. I passed the red dot. What was the red dot?
Yes.
On the mini-map. I don't know what it is. What's it doing? More XP, force, warp strike. We'll do warp strike, sure. Is the red dot a boss? No? Really don't see anything. Maybe it's under the slimes. Ah, stuck on a door. Okay. It's moving, whatever it is. Sometimes it's moving. When I'm close enough to it, am I dragging something around? This is so weird. Red dot, right below me. It was just a big XP thing? How did I... Alright, that was strange. It's still down there. It's still over there. Can I not level up or something? It's so strange. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's do force. Maybe the map is bugged. Green one, okay. Green one is a treasure chest. I can
Very
go grab
schizo
that.
take. I am inclined to see the political outworking of the Renaissance as starting in history and new dialectic everything since then.
Politically and philosophically has belonged to the same overarching phenomenon, which will terminate with a single political order, which will itself implode. This is actually consistent with Orthodox Christian prophetic tradition, from what I understand. Well, that's an interesting theory. I don't... Feel free to tell me more, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Well, politics is, I think, based on feelings, and those feelings change and warp over time, and that's why sometimes the things change. Things that you were politically acceptable 20 years ago aren't any longer because we no longer feel that they ought to be. Spell area
Lol,
is
sorry.
increased. No, you're good. The robot lady can only read about half that, so if you want her to read it, you gotta break it up into smaller bits. But feel free to continue telling me what's up. There's a heart on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna try and pick it up. Force to 5, yes. That was nice. Necromancer. Fucking guy. I keep him frozen all day, that'd be alright. Ah, hell. Took that right in the face. There's a heart. Give me that heart. Give me that heart. I can't have that. Alright. He's dead. There's... Oh, heart. Go. Get that heart. Got it. Okay. Couple of hit points. Let's get the purple items before we die. Oh, do I have too many items? Okay, what is this? This is garbage. Okay. Whew. That was tense. Just for the item pickups. Saw a purple and a red, and I was like, really wanted them. But then my bank got filled, and I want to die. Just my luck, I finally got my first big red item that was super good for this character, and I died just before I can pick it up. Let's see, stronger enemies, shoot shards behind them, yes. I've never killed the Necromancer that fast. That's exciting.
Are you really killing a necromancer?
I did.
Aren't he already dead?
Yeah, but like I made him re-dead. There's dead, undead, and then there's re-dead. Haste, yeah, let's just move faster. There you go. Already got that one.
Canooch.
Canooch. How's it going, Popog? You canooching tonight? Oh, archery guy. Oh, pot shot from around the corner. Didn't see it coming. All right. Let's do the warrior this time. Get some slashes.
I am canouching as hard as I can.
Canouching. Oh, man. You're canooching and canouching. Let's go to, yeah, the warrior. We got... Your attacks apply random status from a pool of 8 statuses. Each status has a separate 6% proc chance. So, well, that's nice and free. 16 movement speed every 3 levels.
And canucking.
And canucking. Oh, okay. Are you a filthy canuck? Canucklehead? Let's sell some shit. And then I can pick up a red ring. Yeah, what is that? Spell damage and more skill. I got 2.
God,
here.
no.
God, no? Which emos have we got? We've got the Statue of Liberty, a bald eagle, a cowboy hat, a football, and a baseball, maybe? So, good. Okay. Apple pie. Popog.
Salute emoji.
America. We got Pharaoh Crocs. Movement speed. Okay. Some nice red gloves. Those are nice. Life luck pull. Okay. Got a red book, which goes in the bookcase. And do I want this red ring on there? Might as well, right? Bam. Bootses. No. What are you? You're an amulet? Is there anybody missing amulets? Amulets. This fool doesn't have an amulet. There you go. Amulet. Put this ring on anybody? There we go. Now, why can some of them wear 2 rings? I don't understand. Like, that's a regular band, and this is one with a gem in it. Okay, I think I got it now. I'm gonna put big gem ones in there. I see. There we go. Okay, and some boots on my barbarian. And we sell the rest of this junk.
Big Gem Industrial Complex lobby to add more slots.
Yeah, that makes sense. They are hardly trustworthy. It's the globalists, folks. They bought all the mines. They took out all the gold, all the mono atomic gold, so that the lizard people can breathe. Yep. Out, junk, out. What is that? That's a specialist animal skull of elusiveness. What do I have? Nothing that cool. Heal on level up. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, we're doing that. Boom. There we go. Sell this. Belt. Oh, purple belt. Passive experience gain per second. Wow. That's not bad. Huh. Just free XP. Okay. Let's toss that in there. And then magic ring, purple ring, we already have blue and a red. Let's just wait on the rest of this. Yeah. Alright, we're good. We've got enough junk. Let's go. Alright. Moving pretty quick already. I like it. Pick up all these little orange buffs. There's 3 of them right there on top of each other. What do we got? Junk. A book.
Remember that without me, you are nothing.
Ooh, blue right off the bat. Shurikens are okay. War Pact and Rampaging Strike. Attacks people stronger and knock back enemies. Damage plus 15. Area 8. Knockback 4. Let's do that. The Lusty Orc Handyman. Whoa. I don't think I'm allowed to read that on stream.
Trudeau Nazi.
Trudeau Nazi? I don't think so. But also I don't know enough about him to say. I don't think so. I mean he's just a liberal, right? Curiously pickups drop more often. Okay. Your attacks hit in a wider area. That sounds great. Yeah, let's do wide area. Oh, man. It was a wrong time for that. There's nothing on the ground. Ooh, extra XP.
Blessed by Crom? Let me help you drown that out.
Frost ring, path, leave a trail of frost wherever you go. Wherever I go. Oh, I thought I was only through. Dodging. Okay. Help me run away. Run away faster. Skeletons can't catch me. You know what, now that I think about it, Trudeau did do that thing that was kind of anti-free speech when the trucker protests happened up in Canada. The truckers did a thing, and he thought that it would be okay for his government to like freeze their bank accounts, and I don't like that at all. And he promised that it would only be used against the people of this protest, but that doesn't sound good at all. Rampaging Strike became purple. Alright. Can I get some ranged attacks, maybe? There we go, lightning. Chain lightning, yes. Always the right answer. What the hell is that? Okay, we got an illusion. Your evasion is increased by 45. Life is increased by 25. Let's take vigor. Okay. 87 hit points. Rolling in it now. Slime time. Let's go, slimes. Where are the slimes? Okay, there. There's one. Never thought I'd be like, where are the slimes? Get them in here. Rampaging strike turns purple. Alright, let's do that. Wait, I think it already was. I think it's just leveling up the purple rampaging strike. Okay. So I probably passed up some ranged options, but I'm too stupid. I saw the purple and got excited. Uh-oh. Hemmed myself in there. Yep, those are the slimes.
And the famous blue slime.
No, those are green slimes.
What about the blue ones?
I froze him. It's a green slime that I froze.
Okay.
It's ice damage.
I thought they were like stronger versions of normal slimes.
Nah. Well, the blue slimes aren't, but we're 5 minutes away from them. Time for Bone Guy. Hi, Bone Guy. Frozen treasure. When you kill a frozen or chilled immune enemy, there's a higher chance that it drops an item. I don't know. Screw it. Treasures. Tomb with a piece of junk in it. Bow guys are a nuisance. Bothers me also that they have a bow, pull back a string, and then a fireball comes out. Like, what the hell, man? Chain lightning to level up. Haste, you move fast. Let's move faster.
Why are they called fireball? Why don't they call them fire ores?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Or fire circular things?
That would sound silly.
They're not even really fire. Sometimes they're more like lava.
No, these are fire.
Fire, okay. Fireballs aren't even real.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe you say that. It was Fireball's birthday.
Fireball's birthday? Well, I don't really care. It's not real.
This is unbelievable.
It's believable to me. But you know what isn't believable? Fireballs. They're not real.
Ah, these two are gonna kill me, aren't they? Yep.
You died.
No range attacks. Okay, I gotta get more range attacks on that character. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. All right. We're gonna call it there, everybody. Let me tab this real quick.
Have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Oh, let's just window D then. Okay. All right. That's it for me tonight. I appreciate everybody who came in. Popog, thanks for coming in. Meat Dragger, good to see you again. Everybody, I will be back on Saturday with more politics, more feelings, more headlines. We'll go over it. We'll see if Thomas is available. He'll argue with me a little bit. And then we'll turn those into YouTube videos. So if you ever miss a stream or anything like that, go to the YouTube. I'll turn them all into packaged up little videos. I'll cut out all the uhs and the ums and the dead empty air and fun stuff like that. Then press the sub button, press the thumbs up, leave a comment, tell me very loudly how I was wrong, very as publicly as possible. You should go in there and tell me how I was wrong, because that's the only way I'll learn, honestly. And that is it for me tonight. I